I'm Jackie, a front desk agent at Holiday Villa Hotel for the past 25 years.
25 years. Great. So, Jackie, tell us, what makes an excellent front desk agent?
I love my job. As a service provider, I'm always polite to customers. I'm very helpful and I smile a lot. You know, visitors as well as locals feel very welcome when you treat them with respect and concern for their welfare.
Very true. We all need to look at it that way.
Yes, you see, tourism is everyone's business. You've got to live it, love it, embrace it.
Tourism is for me. Tourism is for you. Tourism is everyone's business. Yeah, live it, love it, embrace it.
WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.
WhatsApp us or call us at 457-9997. Activated Mornings on WEFM 99.9 is on now.
And we are back with another segment, the final segment for this morning, actually, our final talk segment, that is. In studio, it is Rajiv and Roleza. Oh, look, the R&R show.
I don't think that's the R&R the person was talking about yesterday.
But it is the R&R show, all right? So this is the Talk to Us forum. This is where we open the lines. Mr. Mason, good morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Why have you been missing in action?
Thanks for your concern. I have a little bit some pieces of nothing bad really, but I'm all right.
Okay. I was this close.
How are you?
I'm okay. I was this close to asking somebody in Leo about you. So I'm happy to hear that you called.
I knew who you was going to ask.
Yes, but happy to hear that you're okay.
I'm okay. Yes, I've been listening all the time, but including my phone, he was giving me problem also. So anyway, I'm okay.
Okay.
And as I said, thanks for your concern. All right.
All right. Great.
Right, darling. Good morning. Okay, Daddy Rock.
Hey, how are you doing?
Well, I'm here, Okay, thanks very
All right.
much.
You're welcome. Take care, Mr. Mason. Yeah, that's the thing, listeners. When we're so used to hearing people, when we're not hearing them for a while, we are going to ask how you're doing. All right. So happy to hear that he is okay. At least he is okay. All right. So this is the Talk to Us segment. Number to call is 457-9997 for you to be interactive with us. Remember, it is open forum. So it's anything at all that you want for us to talk about, anything that you might want to highlight, anything that you want to hear our feedback or opinions on, whether it is something brand new or something previously discussed, you can feel free to do so at this time. Morning, Dave.
Yeah. Good morning.
Morning.
I want to ask you a question. We had elections in November, right? Hello.
Yes, Dave, I'm hearing. Yes, we had elections in November.
Yeah. So I just want to know from you, as someone in the know, someone on the radio, as to how you have seen if since the change took place. Are you positive or are you negative in what you're seeing happening and so on?
I can't necessarily say positive or negative. There have been noticeable slight changes, but I think if I am to give my opinion properly, it would be, where Dave go? Here I am talking. Anyway, if I am to give my opinion properly, I'm going to wait until after the budget address.
Yeah.
Right? I think that is what, for me, would be a bit more of a measure to determine whether or not I think that they are on the right track. Yeah, I'm going to wait until the budget address. Dave, you heard my response?
Oh, I kind of missed you slightly there. If you have to give a what, yeah, just repeat that quickly for me.
I said if I'm going to judge them a bit more harshly or intently, it would be after I hear the presentation of the budget address.
Well, that is very important. That is like the blueprint, so to speak, of what is to take place and so on. Now, I asked that question against the backdrop of, people have been complaining about every little thing. Let me put it that way. Yeah, and to me, that's not. But then, what can you expect? We all different elements make up our society and so on, and everybody has should I say everybody has the agenda, what you're looking forward to, and all of that. Anyhow, I just want to make a sober reflection, right? Because when you listen to some of the talk shows, and I do that, I try to do that once I'm in the best of mind, you get the impression that some people are just unreasonable, and then you're just politically inclined to cause negative vibes or to express negative vibes. How do we get away from this? Or let me say, I want to encourage those people. I mean, the mandate is quite clear, and I think the most important thing that can happen for me, those who voted against the ULP regime, is for them to maintain their focus and know exactly, in a very constructive, sensible way, if I can put it that way, is to keep focus on anything what is happening that may not be beneficial or doesn't look good and so on. But you can't get people. You can't get us. I am just hoping the negative don't overcome the positive, and I also would like to see the government just. They have set their agenda. They are a new dispensation, and they have to keep their focus and know what they're doing, and try not to neglect the populace, because we saw people like me observe that happening in the former regime, where people were taken for granted and all that kind of thing. I want to go down that negative road, so I am hoping with that kind of mandate, there must have been some reason, or more than one reason, why people would have voted so dramatically against the former regime. I don't know how you feel about that. Until some people are still shell shocked. Listen to some people talk; they still believe that the ULP is in office, and because after 25 years, that's a generation by itself. So I just want to express, and I love to engage you because you're one of the future. You were someone for the future. You never know if you may get involved in politics and all of that. So I love to, that's the kind of interaction I want. I see you as a shining light, and I just hope you don't disappoint me. Thank you. Have a good day.
All right, Dave. Thanks. I laughed at the don't disappoint, because when you do anything, some persons might like something, some persons would. So sometimes in some cases you are going to end up disappointing people, whether you choose to or not.
Is it really unreasonable for people to complain at this stage?
To complain about what?
Anything relating to the new government?
Well, you tell me. I don't know.
No, that's the question, because
what do you think? Answer your question. What do you think?
I think it depends on what you're complaining about.
Mm-hmm.
If it's something that you expect them, like say for instance, you want them to do XYZ thing, but then they need a budget to be allocated to that thing to get done, to complain that isn't being done right now, nonsense.
Right.
if it's something, if you're complaining based on a change that they just made right now, and there's enough people complaining about it, it's not unreasonable.
No. So like the double salary, the double thing, would you say that they can be the administration should be faulted for that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because, and I don't see people really faulting them for paying the paying the salary bonus. They're more so faulting them for the communication surrounding it.
Right. And I'm in agreement with you. I will fault them. I think if I have to judge them for one thing, maybe quite harshly would be that, right? And I don't know if it was necessarily deliberate to fool the public.
No, we would never know.
Vote to deliberate to vote the electorate by leaving it vague. But I also can possibly blame us as citizens as well for maybe not asking enough questions.
We got caught up in the horns and the rags and
caught up in the horns, or even the hype of it, because even with this whole situation of the salaries, as I said, my starting point was everybody in St. Vincent and Grenadines who's employed seemed to think that they were going to be getting the double salary, right?
I remember the opposition leader on his program had said at one point, there are some people in the private sector that believe they were getting this double salary.
Right. So there was that starting point, right? And then it came down to civil servants, and then it was all civil servants in terms of how persons thought. All civil servants were going to get the double salary. Again, I'm just going to focus on the double salary for now. And then it came down to $2,000 for civil servants. Then you're hearing you have to work for a year. You know, you had to have been employed for a year and that sort of thing. So, you know, it's that whole step down, disappointment step down for many persons because enough information wasn't given to the voting public or those who are going to benefit. Enough wasn't put out there for them. Or they also didn't ask enough as well.
Yeah, and we'll take the call and then.
Kojo?
Roleza, I have to pull you up, you know, man. You drop off with Farmer John McGill, so you are late. You just cut
Man, Kojo, we talking about something serious. You come with this, man. Kojo, go in there, man. If I didn't know it's this, you come in with I would. Oh, no, Kojo.
I see you partner. Tell you don't make no apologies and anything like that. Because when he was hitting. So if anybody hit him now, just take a hit.
Fair.
Yeah. And what it is that I would also say to it is that I don't see anything necessarily wrong with the comparisons just yet. Because it's the same. Like if we have a new boss, right? Okay, so I get a new. What's your job title? Station manager? Program manager?
Yeah, program manager.
So if I get a new program manager, and I might be comparing the new program manager with Rajiv in terms of the style and so forth, because it's new. So I can't necessarily fault persons for doing the comparison. It's just certain things that are being said is like, you're not allowing the new administration enough time to be able to prove themselves in a sense, you know? But yeah, I can't necessarily fault people for comparing.
The same thing I'm saying is part of life. You will always be comparing. You compare your old boyfriend to your new boyfriend, your new girlfriend. You know, we always comparing because we always looking for the best. We always looking for the best. And that's all it is. You know, so take your spanking if you have to take a spanking day. So you give a lot of spanking. You give a lot of spanking. You don't give you a chance. You beat them up like it's a drum. So don't
and Kojo, if anything, he should be spanking even more because it's his team in and he want them to perform at the best of the ability. So it should keep them on the toes, not true?
Yes, and that's what you're supposed to do. They look for your sympathy. Take your licks or give licks. All right, that is it.
All right, thanks, Kojo. That's Rajiv.
And that was actually the point I was going to get to before he called. Is like there's a lot of apologist behavior that's going on, what I don't necessarily like. You know, a lot of people criticize Labour supporters in the past for saying, oh, they make too many excuses for Ralph Gonsalves and his team when, you know, they're bootlickers and so on and so forth. But now when I see asking some reasonable questions, like some of the public servants that got less than the amount they were promised, that was talked about, You attack them and say, well, you should be glad for what you get.
Yeah, and I would never say be glad for what you get. I would not, can't go down that road, but it was a lack of education, both on the public's part in terms of being informed and the information that was disseminated by the party. But let me ask you something, Rajiv. I might have to ask it tomorrow. All right. Hi, caller. Good morning.
Good morning. The guy there with you, the name, I was curious about the name.
Who, Rajiv?
And I went on Facebook and saw him. He's an Indian.
Yes.
Is he?
Did the name give it away?
Rajiv or something. That's an Indian name, right?
Yeah, Rajiv.
Yeah, and you're Indian.
Yes,
You're
Pat.
performing well. Yes.
Thank
You're
you.
thinking like an Indian, darling.
So wait, so how black people are staying? Hold on, before you go, how black people are she gone? All right.
Well, to be fair, I am black as well. So
Now we put you Indian.
oh, I don't get to claim the other.
No,
huh?
you don't. All right, you're not Rajiv Fio. Okay, I'll probably add, a little bit of black person spin to it. Rajiv Fio. All right, but you're Rajiv.
Rajiv Dante, yes, or something like that.
Your second name is also Indian?
No.
You know what's your second name?
It's just a regular name.
What's your regular name? Is it black people name?
No, just, my middle name is Ronald. Yeah, it's just a,
All right, so you can claim the black side then. All right, so there was another question I was going to ask, but maybe tomorrow for Talk to Us, I'd ask it. But probably because I'd want to hear other people's feedback as well. So tomorrow for that, all right? And if you're curious, then you have to tune in tomorrow to know what it is I was going to ask. So anyhow, we're going to head on out of this segment and bring to you this morning's Community Dateline.
Nothing else sounds as good as WEFM, the clean, fresh sound.